Visalus you've seen all weekend long. Innovation is a key part of our culture. How many of you guys have caught that thread through everything we do? And that's not a new thing, okay? Matter of fact, myself, Nick, and Ryan, we've always been very passionate. Okay, the mic down a little bit, guys. You know, we got passionate about this, and one of the reasons that we started training this is myself and Nick have been in the network marketing direct selling industry for over 13 years. We grew up with the perspective of a promoter, of a distributor, right? You guys heard the story Friday night. We built successful businesses in this industry. It was very natural for us to take everything that we had done well offline, and then when we were giving technology to help connect people, to just apply the same psychology, not offline, but where? Online. You see, and all of you guys that are already doing challenge parties, you're already having conversations, you're already growing your businesses. If you're already having success offline, if you apply the same psychology, the same what? Online, you're going to have the same results. Facebook is just a big party. That's all it is. It's a big party of people. But they're still people. They're still what? Same thing that works offline works what? Online. Okay, so let's kind of dive in to some basic stuff. So if you guys go to your first slide there as far as taking notes, we're going to talk about some real basic stuff. First thing you need to understand, the reason that this works well for us, although I'd love to take credit that, hey, we were the first to start training Facebook and that's why we dominate the web, that's not really the answer, okay? That's part of the edge, but that's not the answer. The reason that this works well is because the challenge itself is innately social. Here's what I mean by that. How many of you guys have ever been in or been pitched by a network marketing MLM direct sales company before? You're at the party, you're having fun, right? And all of a sudden, one of your friends or relatives comes up. Let me talk to you about this brand new product with the super ingredient generated by this doctor on this long lost island in this berry. And if you do this, you're going to glow in the dark and you're going to walk on water, and you don't want to invite them to your next party. Who knows what I'm talking about? She does. Let me talk to you about this ground floor business opportunity. We're going to get in and work directly with so-and-so. We're going to be rich. It has this compensation program, binary, trinary, unilevel. You do this, you get paid this. Man, we're going to be like the next Microsoft. Ugh. How many guys have been pitched by a direct selling company before, and you looked at them like, dude, what are you talking about? Who's had that experience? You guys, and some of you guys, I was that person. I say that with an open heart because I was that person too, okay? For about a decade of my life. You guys, when we started inventing challenge marketing, it really got to the point where we were sick of trying to get people to do unnormal or unnatural things. We were sick of trying to teach people how to have these conversations that we're selling and that we're pitching, because, you guys, that's just not the age we live in anymore. People see right through all of that. Who knows what I'm talking about? So if you're going to thrive in a social community, in a social culture, you have to have a truly social message. Everybody go, aha. You're at the same party with the same people. Hey, I'm thinking of doing this 90-day challenge thing. I want to put on some lean muscle. We should do it together. Social. Easy conversation. Totally normal. You guys, that's why this works. The reason that this works is because the challenge itself is social. And for those of you guys that maybe don't believe that message, it's the most social thing I've ever had. Do you know how I cannot go anywhere in my life where people are not asking me how my personal challenge is going? You guys know my last challenge I put on lean muscle. Who watched that on the web? What am I doing right now? I'm training what? Everywhere I go. Family, friends. Hey, how's the jiu-jitsu training going? How's it going? How's it going? I don't even have to bring up the challenge. They bring my challenge up to me. You guys, you know you have a social message when people are asking you how it's going for you. Does that make sense to everybody? The challenge is social. That's why this works. Okay? The basics are going to be online, and we're recording this right here tonight so that way we can update the video on your Vinet. So for those of you guys that did not know, I put right there on your slides, those are the links that you'll click to log into your Vinet, log into your training center, and be able to have the updated Facebook factor. There is one up there right now. How many of you guys have seen the video online, just out of curiosity? Awesome. It's a good resource. How many of you guys plan on enrolling promoters in your organization? You should send them there, okay? Send them there. It's an easy way for them to get the skills, and that way they can implement a lot of this. Can we do this? Say yes. Immediately getting started in the social world, connect yourself with the information sources. Specifically, if you're not following the Visalus page on Facebook, okay, make sure you follow the Visalus page on Facebook. I'd recommend following on Twitter as well. How many of you guys have already adopted a Twitter account? You have a Twitter account? Okay. I recommend it. It's a little more complicated. A lot of people don't understand it as intuitively as Facebook, but I'd recommend starting to utilize it, guys. It's a great source. We're going to start following along here on the web as well. So challenge page, or the Visalus page, guys, is just facebook.com/Visalus. How many of you guys are tied to Visalus on Facebook? Hopefully everybody. Okay, I gave you the resources for my page, Ryan's page, Nick's page. You should also have all of your uplines. All of your what? You guys need to tie yourself to these sources. In today's world, we put the fastest communication that you will get. You want to be in the in, you want to know what's going on, you want to know what, the promotion, the news, the excitement, the rollout. It will hit on social media before it's going to hit your email or your phone or a conference call. Does this make sense? Who else should be tied to Visalus, founders, and uplines? Not just you, but who else? Your what? Your what? How many of you guys are actually teaching your team every time you enroll someone in your organization instantly? I'm talking like day one to connect themselves online. How many of you guys are doing that? If you guys aren't, you're missing a boat. You're doing extra work. Why not plug them directly into the source so they can see the stories, they can get the news? How many of you guys would rather do the easier thing than the more difficult thing? Easier thing? Let me see your hands. We'll do the work for you. You just got to time to us. Can we do this? Say yes. Awesome.